Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our Ballysprings 2.0 run here, which is basically a continuation of Ballysprings 1.0, but with a new 2.0 version of the map and a little bit of time travel. Because if you watched the last two episodes of Ballysprings 1.0, you will know that I spent a little bit of money that I have subsequently time traveled back in time to revert, just because I wanted to continue the series, and I felt like obviously continuing the series after experimentation with the other baler was not going to be a fruitful endeavor. So hopefully nobody faults me for that. We essentially just went back to where we were, I think 2 episodes before the end of the other Ballysprings, and brought all that equipment over into this map, and that's where we're at. Bought all the equipment over, bought the farm that we had planned on buying because we had enough money for that once I pulled everything back and finished up the contracts on Ballysprings 2.0. Oh, sorry, I did not mean to run into you. I kind of panicked on which direction I wanted to turn. And so that's where we are, and that's how we got the farm we're at. So we are on... We're doing good. I think we're looking all right. We're going to go ahead and head over to these other fields. We've got the field in front of us, as well as... Where's the other field that we got that we mowed? Grass. Oh, we just mowed these two. That's right, because this one's not quite ready yet, I think. I think we checked that one. And then I can't remember if we checked 239, actually, suddenly. Let me go check 239 real quick. No, this is just in stage 3 of 3. So we want to wait one more for that one. And I believe the other field was the same way. Okay, cool. Then we are good. I do need to figure out how I'm going to get to the next field. It's a little bit tricky. There's a little bit of tightness on our farm here. I mean, I think mostly I like the way things are laid out. A few spots where it's a little challenging to get through. We'll see if we can get through over here. I'm not sure. Might have to remove some fences or something. No, we made it. Good job. Good stuff. I think this field's even bigger than the other one. We're gonna have lots and lots of bales, which is good because we need a combination of food for our cows as well as money to keep the farm running. And in case you missed any of the first episode, we do have cows now. That is the animal that came with this particular farm. Not too surprising, but what am I stuck on? Oh, we got stuck in the bush back there. Cool. All right, no worries. I'm trying to back up a little bit so we get as much of this grass as possible. I think I went just as... I cannot back up straight all of a sudden. What is going on with me? All right, there we go. Good enough. Should have a good number of bales to be able to get a good chunk of money. I mean, there's not a lot that we need. We do need a seeder to be able to plant on our normal field. Also need to consider if we're going to turn any of these other fields into normal fields at some point. We can technically feed our cows just silage and be perfectly fine. They'll be at 90% effectiveness if all we do is feed them silage, which is okay. We can deal with that. We've only got 11 cows at the moment, one of them being a bull. So I'm not exactly sure how our cows are gonna function because I don't think they produce milk. But we can hold a ton of cows. We can hold up to like 500 cows in one of our pens, and I think 200 in the other, something like that. So we've got space for a lot of cows. Now, here's the question, and I have not figured this out completely myself. So I definitely would like your guys' help on suggestions. But what is our goal? I mean, we got the farm. That was the original goal of Ballysprings 1.0, if you will. So this is the second iteration. We've got the farm. We've got all this equipment that we worked so hard for with our start from scratch run. And so what is our goal now? I mean, a possible goal would be fill up our cow pens completely and make $1 million or something like that. So something crazy like that. Like, right, get all the equipment that we need, fill up our cow pens, have $1 million in the bank. We'll call that a success. But maybe that's too simple. Maybe that's too complex. I honestly don't know. How long will it take us to fill up that many cows? Now, I don't think we can rely solely on making babies, because I think that'll take way too long. But, you know, as we get money, we could always buy more cows ourselves, things like that. So I don't know. I don't know what the long-term goal of this save should be. So you guys can help me out with that. Any suggestions you got, I will definitely read and take to heart, and we'll come up with a good goal together. I don't think it's going to affect anything with these early episodes, because these early episodes are just literally, let's get our stuff situated, get our cows, make sure they have plenty of food for the future, and then go from there. But at some point, we need to adjust things. I mean, one of the first things we're going to purchase is going to be a cow transportation wagon, a animal transport, because I'd like to be able to move the cows around between the two pastures. We don't need a cedar right away, and the reason we don't need a cedar right away, again, is because our cows can live off of just the silage for now. Which we'll probably do for an extended period of time. And eventually we will move them over to a full TMR setup, I think. Although that's a lot of work for the TMR just to get 10% more productivity. But we're probably going to have all the stuff to make the TMR anyway. So it might as well. I mean, we still need to get the hay, right? And we need to get the straw. But those are both things that we can produce on our farm pretty easily. I mean, another goal could be to buy all of the fields. Kind of, and I think I've mentioned this before as a goal. I think I might have mentioned this in episode 1. A goal could be to buy all the fields in this kind of below the highway here. Down here. That could be a goal. I don't know. I haven't really thought it through how I want. I mean, I want a goal. I do want to find early on in this series. I would like us to establish a goal, because I feel like that's going to make the series more focused. And I think a focused series is a good series, quite frankly. That way I can make decisions that all lead towards whatever that final goal ultimately is. Excuse me, I apologize for the yawns. I'm not sure why I'm yawning. I have not been awake that long today, but I did stay up late last night playing video games, so maybe that's why. I'm on holiday, okay, guys? I get to play a few video games while I'm on holiday. By the way, at the time that this episode's going to come out, if you are watching it the day it comes out, it will be on January 3rd. So first things first, I hope everybody had a good holiday, and I hope everybody has a great new year. Wish you the best for this year, of course. But the other thing I was going to say is that on January 3rd, again, the day this comes out, I will be live streaming tonight a bit of Farming Simulator. So if you have not had an opportunity to catch me playing Farming Simulator live stream, we're having fun with the Elm Creek map. So I do have that continuing tonight. It will be at 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, because I do live in the mountain time zone of the United States. So Mountain Standard Time, 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock is when I live stream the Farming Simulator. It's every Wednesday. So if you can't make it tonight, you can always make it next Wednesday. And if you do miss the live stream, the videos are always up on YouTube after the fact. So, in fact, I think most of y'all do watch the after the fact videos, which that's fine too. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness, the yawns. I apologize. By the way, if you did yawn, it's a rule, by the way. I hope you, I don't know if you guys knew that. I have a lot of new viewers. If you do yawn when I yawn, you do have to like the video. It is, it's a requirement. Just kind of the way it works. I apologize. I should have warned you about that before I started yawning, huh? Now it's too late. Now you've already yawned and you have to like the video. So... get this finished up, and then I'll probably skip ahead for whatever's going to happen next, which I think is basically going to be fast forwarding to the next month, mowing the other fields, kind of going from there. Although I guess we do need to collect all of these bales here momentarily, which will take a while. That's the one thing I did not bring over from the other save because we were technically leasing it, which is the 24 slot bale trailer. So I do not have the 24 slot bale trailer anymore. I could go lease it again, but I mean, since we're not going to be transporting to market yet, I mean, we might later to kind of make a little bit of money. We're mostly going to be dropping stuff with the cows. For now, we will just use the little tiny trailer, and it'll get the job done. If I put silage in with the cows now, do they eat the TMR first or do they eat the silage first? Because they technically came with a little bit of TMR when I bought the farm, so I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure which one they eat first. Doesn't really matter too much. Because again, it's only a 10% difference, so I'm not that worried about a little bit of less loss for productivity. But it's kind of a curious thought. Are we really on? We've had 55 bales? Oh my. There's more bales off of this than I was expecting. And that's not even the other two grass fields. We're going to make a lot of money off grass just from these first couple of... this first cycle here. That's crazy. Can I buy fuel straight into that fuel drop off there, or do I have to deliver it myself? I wonder. I'll check here in a moment. Right, good enough. Alright, let's see here. I know okay, I can refill. Oh, I can buy it. Okay, good. Cool. Then I will do that later. All right, grass is all picked up. Oh, I need to get the trailer. Where did I park the trailer? Oh, right here. Oh, it's not a bale trailer yet. That's okay. Do I have a workshop point on the farm? I don't think so. There's the grain silo. There's the cows. Yeah, I don't think there is. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, it's... I think it's just water. To be able to fill up water. Okay. Also, I don't know if we have any... I don't think we have any automated baling kind of storage spots or anything like that, which would be cool. I don't see anything. Yeah. All right. Well, then we're going to have to take this back to the store, get this transitioned over. I mean, I wish I had enough money for the workshop thing. I would go ahead and get one now, but how much is it? Just out of curiosity. Under tools? Thought there was a more basic one than that, but I guess not. I guess it's just the 45,000. Oh, I guess this would actually give it to us. I could stick this in one of those buildings, and this should give us a workshop type thing. That might be kind of cool, because it's not that expensive, honestly. Yeah, I might try some of that once we get some money. It's nice not to have all this stuff parked at the store anymore. Very happy with that. Goodness, the yawns will not stop. I apologize. Just one of those days, I guess. Hey, there's a little jigger here. Why not? Let's pick it up. Cool. All right. Let's turn you into a bale trailer. Which I don't think we have to pay for, right? We do not. Good. $55 bales. It's going to take us a while, but again, we might not have to pick it all up right now. I might do a lot of that off camera, things like that, just kind of as we have time. Mostly, I just want to get some over to the cows and get them filled back up again. Is it a good time to sell? Is it still January? There we go. Actually, I think this will tell us. Yeah, January is max month. That's for grass, but I think silage is the same. Yep, January, February, something like that. Cool. Well, then we will store this somewhere, and we will figure out the plan once it gets fermented. Actually, how do I get to that pasture? I think it's back through this way. Oh, this isn't silage yet. Of course. Yeah, this would be silly. I mean, I can give them grass too, but grass is, I think, only 10%. There we go, cows. Oh, grass is actually 75%. I'm surprised by that. It's the root crops and grain that's 10%, which is interesting. So we could give them just grass, but there's no reason to. We just need to get this to ferment somewhere. Honestly, I guess I could have just left them on the field. I don't think there's a... Do I even have... Is it a mod or is it a built-in thing for bales? Manure heaps. Large open bay shed with object storage. Do we have one of those? Don't think so. That would be awesome if we had that. Okay, we definitely don't have that. That's pretty cool. I actually like that. Oh, I even see I see the storage. Oh, that is cool. I wish we had one of those. I would even take up one of these field spots to have one of those, you know, kind of laid out somewhere. I like that actually. Where would we put it? Honestly, back here where the cows kind of are in this area wouldn't be bad. All right, we need 20,000 bucks because I actually think I want to buy this as the first thing, so we have a place to store all of our bales. I like that a lot. Okay, I'm happy with that. Or even the small one. Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not what this is. Okay, now it's the grain silo. What is that? No. Okay, it looks similar to these, right? What I could do is I could sell one of these other buildings and just put this in its place. Because 500 pieces would be plenty. Which building would we least likely use of these roundy buildings? Probably this one. It looks like it would fit the best. Maybe back here. It's a little wider. So it's not quite going to fit there. So it'd have to be probably this one. Which is going to cover up that other building, though. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's going to cover up that other building because it's a little bit wider. I could do it this one and just put it kind of facing towards the house and just have a little drop off right there. It would stick out a tiny bit, but it wouldn't be that bad. I could also just stick it back here. Can I sell these buildings for any amount of money? Oh, that's a double three base shed, huh? Okay, what about this one? That's also, those are the same. Okay. Well, that's an option then. I could sell those. One of those. I actually think I would sell this one to make room for, to kind of squeeze through here a little bit better. And then just put that thing by. I think that's the idea. I'm not using this right now anyway. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Now we do have a smaller shed here that I could put down. That's kind of a... not very attractive, I'll be honest. No, I like this one. As soon as we get enough money for... Actually, this one's bigger. This one's actually cheaper for some reason. But I think I like this one, even though it's a little bit more expensive. And it holds less. Weirdly, it's more expensive and it holds less. But I think I still like it as a, from a positional, like kind of where it fits better. I mean, I don't even mind kind of bump it up a little bit against the edge here. You might have room for something else in the middle there. I mean, this one almost fits better. Does it? It almost fits better. I could overlap it into the wall for the silage container. Just a smidge and kind of make it like that wall was part of it. And we almost have a room here. I'm tempted to sell one of these other kind of buildings that just kind of clean up a little bit. Like, what's this? Just a machine storage shed, right? Oh, that's currently where... that's the tall one where I currently have my baler. Which I think is fine. Although, if I had this... we could still store stuff in there besides just the bales, right? I think the cow shed's fine, although I'm not using it, to be fair. I like the farm silo a lot. I want to keep that. What is that? Oh. Well, how's that pallet storage? Where's the drop off? I think that's just a yeah, I don't need that at all. We're going to sell that. I don't need that at all. Clean up a little bit back here. Like I said, I like this thing. What is this? It's an old parlor shed. I don't need that either. It's not really serving any purpose at all. It's not worth a lot though. I'm okay with the silage pit. I'm okay with the way the cows are set up. What is that? Oh, there we go. That's it right there. Right? No. Wait, I hit the wrong thing. Sorry. What is this? Oh, no, that's just a manure heap. Never mind. So manure heap. Silage bunker, I'm assuming. Silage pit, yep. What's this little thing? Just a tiny little shed here. I'm trying to figure out the best way to clean this up to make it look kind of the way I want. I mean, obviously we're going to keep the farmhouse, and I'm okay with the farmhouse. Although I might move the farmhouse slightly. Make it look a little bit better. I realize I don't do this very often. I don't do buildings very often, so hopefully you guys are bearing with me as I kind of figure out how we want to lay this out a little bit better. I like the cow thing here. I think this is fine. I'm even okay, I think, with this building for the most part. Oh, although honestly, if there was a version of this shed, which I'm assuming there is, so there's a 2-bay shed. Like, what's the difference here? Oh. Okay, I see. Okay, that's interesting. This is the... There's the 2-bay shed too. This is a 3-bay shed. Okay. Like, there's parts of the way these sheds are set up that I don't like. And what I mean by that is just the fact that there's like a whole bit of it that we just can't even use, right? I think I'd rather have an open bay shed or something like that to put our stuff in than some of the way these are set up right now. Large hay shed. Yeah. I may change some of this, right? 2-bay grain shed. Does that have grain in it? Or is that just the style? I think that's just the style. Yeah, that's just called a bale storage shed, but it doesn't actually allow us to store bales. Okay. That's fine. So what we want is we want the silo themselves, right? We want something that's listed under silos that has that look. So any of those would work. And like I said, there's the farm silo we're already using. Yeah, I might clean some of this. Can we move stuff? I can't remember. Can we move? No, right? No, that's not an option. We'd have to sell it and rebuild it, which would be a bit unfortunate. I might get rid of this thing. I don't think this is quite what I'm looking for either. I like this. I like this for the most part. These little sheds are probably not super useful. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Having a little open area just to kind of store a few things here. Again, I like, that's fine. I think this needs to go. I don't think this is quite what I'm looking for. Now I will need to move this because it's obviously it's going to look silly otherwise. Or just put something else here, which is doable. Let me get rid of that. I'll find something to put in some of these places. Like I said, I might move the house back a little bit, give us a little bit more space on the front. I'm still okay with, I think, this shed for the most part. Although I think I'd rather have it moved in a different spot. You know what? I might do that. I might get rid of a lot of this and figure out how I want to lay this out better. Yeah, I think that's the right move. I think for now we get rid of this. I realize this gets rid of the entire farm. This is kind of crazy, but can I not get rid of the fences here? Maybe I can hide them or something. Okay. Cows here. I like that. I like the grain. Okay with that. House is for the most part okay. I like the silage pit. I like the manure. This all looks good. So now I just need to go ahead and lay out our new silo, which we have enough money for now. Sorry, not silo. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll call the episode there. Sorry for wasting all... As I said, wasting. I think this is part of it, right? This is part of the fun of figuring things out. Do I want to just put one of these big old bad boys down and also have a place to store, like, vehicles and things? Kinda, yeah. But why do I not have enough money? It says it's 20,000. What? Am I reading something wrong? Oh, there we go. It was just being difficult for a moment. Again, I like the idea of putting it over here. It's going to cut off that road a little bit, maybe more than I would have liked. I think we can still squeeze through there, right? Yeah, we can still squeeze through there just fine. With most of our normal vehicles, tractors and stuff. I think this works. But how come it's not enough money? Is it because it's going to have to get rid of something? Yeah, I think it's because it's going to have to, like... Oh, there we go. It's being weird about the money thing. I think something like that would work. It's not quite on the back, but I think it's still pretty good though. Did kind of make up the ground a little bit, look a little bit weirder than I meant for it to, but that's okay. All right, can we get rid of some of these fences and things? Or not? No? Because obviously the fences are going to look a little silly right now. It's possible I could still make the fences work in some form or fashion by putting some buildings in different places. But I think I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it clips into the wall there because it feels like we used the silage wall as part of this wall. And I think that actually would be semi-realistic. We still have enough space to get... we do have space to get past here, but it did mess up the terraforming slightly. So we might have to soften this later once we get some money. It'll work for now, but it will be a little goofy for a bit. We'll make it work. That's why I was spending a little bit extra money. Anyway, I'm sorry. All of that just to do this. And I'm assuming this works. Oh, it works automatically. Oh, perfect. And so that we have those stored in the back, and we can still store tractors over here off to the left. All right, I'm happy with that. I'm probably going to go ahead and fill this thing up between videos. Let me guys know what you guys think about kind of making this farm look a little bit more functionally good for us. Again, I wish I could get rid of some of these things, but if not, we'll figure out how to put buildings back in a way that uses these walls and kind of makes these walls work, I think. And we'll kind of go from there. But anyway, I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.